NXIVM is a secret self-help group that is being accused of being a cult that is holding some of its members in a sex slavery ring run by former Smallville actress Allison Mack. Hi, I'm Adam Bozarth. Welcome back to What's Trending. Be sure to like this video and subscribe for more insane videos from around the web. A few people are speaking out against a secret sex cult hiding inside a popular self-help program. Sarah Edmondson left NXIVM after she was unwittingly initiated into a sorority run by a top official of the company, Laura Saltzman. Edmondson was told that a select group of women inside the NXIVM program were coming together to be a force of good. To gain admission, they were required to give their recruiter naked photographs or other compromising material and were warned that such collateral might be publicly released if the group's existence were disclosed, reports the New York Times. Sarah was told she would get a small tattoo as part of the initiation. Instead, she was told to undress and lie on a massage table while 3 others restrained her legs and shoulders. Saltzman instructed them to say, "Master, please brand me, it would be an honor." For almost 30 minutes, Saltzman used a cauterizing device to brand a symbol on Edmondson's pelvis. What the heck is happening here? NXIVM, also known as Executive Success Programs, was founded in 1998 by boy genius Keith Raniere. The program had many high-profile followers. These include Sheila Johnson, co-founder of Black Entertainment Television, a former U.S. Surgeon General, a chief executive of Enron, the heirs of the Seagram's fortune, and 2 children of former presidents of Mexico. Keith Raniere's intelligence as a young man was remarkable. The Albany Times-Union reports Raniere mastered calculus by age 12 and exhausted the public school's curriculum. At age 16, he enrolled in Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute and earned bachelor degrees in biology, physics, and math with minors in philosophy and psychology. Keith's incredible intellect propelled him to his first successes. Raniere's first company, Consumers Byline, sold everything from groceries, appliances, and vacations at deep discounts. But Raniere closed the company after investigators discovered that it was a pyramid scheme. Sometime after Consumers Byline, Raniere and a business partner started NXIVM. In nearly 30 years, the NXIVM program and Executive Success Programs now have chapters around the country, Canada, and Mexico, offering workshop seminars that offer people a way to overcome emotional and psychological barriers. But a lot of people are calling NXIVM a cult. In 2003, Forbes magazine's cover story on NXIVM was headlined, "Cult of Personality," referring to Keith and his followers. The article reports Raniere runs a cult-like program aimed at breaking down his subjects psychologically, separating them from their families, and inducting them into a bizarre world of messianic pretensions, idiosyncratic language, and ritualistic practices. One former follower even said, "I think it's a cult." I mean, calling it a cult, that's a pretty heavy accusation. You have to meet some certain guidelines to be a cult. According to cult expert Rick A. Ross, all cults typically have a charismatic leader who becomes an object of worship, a formal system of removing a follower's identity, and the economic or sexual exploitation of followers. Is this really what is going on at this self-help seminar? According to Forbes, students pay up to $10,000 for 5 days of lectures and intense emotional probing in daily 13-hour cram sessions. They remove their shoes for class, learn obscure handshakes, and wear patented colored sashes in dozens of different variations that signify rank in the organization. Okay. Keith also calls himself Vanguard, and he's achieved a mythical status among his followers. Keith as Vanguard became so revered, followers would reportedly greet him with a kiss on the mouth. Yeah, so it sounds like a cult. But NXIVM's influence has continued to grow. By 2012, NXIVM boasted a followership of over 10,000 people worldwide. Keith Raniere also started to dress like a cross between Jesus, Steve Jobs, and Jared Leto. Those closest to Keith paint a very different picture than this identity of the Vanguard. In federal court, a former girlfriend described Raniere as a compulsive gambler, a sex addict with bizarre desires and needs, and a con man that specializes in Ponzi schemes. However, the story of NXIVM took a dark turn recently. New York Times reports that this secret sorority inside NXIVM was sold to followers as a force for good, one that could grow into a network that could influence events like elections. According to inside sources, the sisterhood would comprise of circles, each led by a master, who would recruit 6 slaves, according to 2 women. In time, they would recruit slaves of their own. Sex slavery and a Ponzi scheme. That is multiple levels of messed up. Last week, actress Catherine Oxenberg met with prosecutors in the New York Attorney General's office claiming her daughter India is being held by this group. and another actress is said to be a recruiter for this secret society. Allison Mack, who played Chloe on Smallville, is a NXIVM follower. Mack is an open advocate of Keith Raniere's teachings, and the two have worked together on projects and NXIVM matters since 2013. Insider sources allege that Mack was the one that introduced the masochistic elements to Raniere's secret harem. Insider reports claim that the symbol branded onto members on initiation contains both Keith Raniere's and Allison Mack's initials. So what the heck is going on here? What do you think of this story? Let us know in the comments section below. For more of the crazy stories from around the internet, head to whatstrending.com.